change. Can people change? Can people change their mind? Yes. I know I changed my mind. My political and spiritual travels have been, dude, my resume of beliefs is sick. Everything from not creation fundamentalism, but tolerance to the point where, oh, well, they're allowed to do whatever they want to do because, you know, religion, God isn't really going to hurt anything. But now I realize different. Anyway, one of my psychology classes discussion questions was the instructor just posted a question saying something along the lines of, when she reads the news, she realizes that, or she sees all the bad things and then the good things. What makes people continue to do bad or continue to do good? And can you change from being, you know, just a bad person into something else? Now, my thoughts on this, it was a thought-provoking question, just to see if we're, you know, our philosophies on it. My philosophy is human beings being the self-preserving animals that we are, no matter what our beliefs are, we will defend them. We will stand up for them. We will stand behind whatever our ideals are, just because that's our nature. We are some fucked up animals. Whether we are right or wrong, we will fight for what we currently believe in and defend those thoughts. And to change our mind, to go into some other mindset, is to admit that our current ideal is flawed. By doing so, we admit that we are flawed, which inherently goes against self-preservation. We have to be right. I know I have to be right. It's hard to admit when you're wrong. Sometimes it's okay to admit when you're wrong because you get to learn something new. This ties into another video that I was making that I don't even know if it's part of this one or not. I get to rambling, and this is how I roll, babe. Now, you have people who, the well-wishers and the mildly religious, who are just decent people, who wish, you know, God bless, my prayers are with you in a time of need or a time of sorrow or want or despair. I will pray for you. God is watching over you. When a loved one dies, you know, just know that she's in a better place, and, you know, she's looking down on you, which is all bullshit. But they're not maliciously trying to convert. They're just, that's how they do it. And the best thing that we can do in situations like that, you can't, oh, you're wrong, you suck. Nah, dude. The best you can do is say thank you. That's all you can do. Now, getting back to the changing people's minds, I know some people who are self-destructive. They do things that they justify because they have an issue. They know they have this issue. Some of them use whatever issue as a crutch or a catch-all. Well, I'm allowed to do this because I was abused as a child. I was whatever. Those people, I really have issues with that, because constantly playing victim that's not healthy. Some people think that they can get through things on their own, and some can. Some think that just because they're talking about their issue that they are working through it, but they're not. I've done both. I've been through therapy. I've been through, the self meditations and trying to figure out the inner workings and trying to get to where I am now. And I still have issues. I have stumbling blocks. Dude, I'm currently suffering from anxieties and things because of my situation and money and work and lack of money and trying to get through school, and everything it's very emotional. And I thought I was strong enough to get through this because I've been through some shit. But everybody has a thing. So when people are faced with challenges or forced to admit that they have something that they need to work on, it is an admittance of weakness and the inability to handle it on one's own, which is not natural to do. The classic, admitting you have a problem is the first step to curing. Yeah, which is true. But admitting you have a problem and continuing to use that problem as a crutch, that's kind of too. Durka. I don't know. Just rambling. I may post this one, I may not. I may just leave it uncut and just roll with it. I love the human experience. I like knowing what makes people tick. Because everybody's different. Everybody has a story. Some of them are similar, some of them are completely... It's all part of the game of life. Let's let this one roll out. See what happens. I'm working on some ideas and topics and things, but doing a scripted video, it defeats the whole thing. And going through and editing all the 6 or 7 videos that I put together to try to get to this one, I don't know. I'm still learning, and I like being able to ramble. I like developing ideas. I like knowing ideas develop as they are discussed. Trying to sit down and just beat on one topic, I'm not there yet. My mind is just full of stuff, and it's just, it's ready to come out. I got some amazing ideas, some philosophical ideas, and I'm almost there, but bear with me. We'll get through it. Stay grounded, guys.